fictional character, Citizen Thomas Paine.
This is a great day for America.
Yeah.
Sheboygan has joined the fight we cannot lose. For those of you seated, it was an act of humanitarianism in colonial America to do the following. Would everyone who has been sitting, listening to these wonderful speakers over the last hour and a half, please stand up? An old tradition in colonial America. On the count of two, please hop twice on your right foot. Once, twice. Hop twice on your left foot. Once, twice. We thought you'd enjoy rearranging your underwear. Have a seat. It's nice to see, after 233 years, Miss Betsy Ross. Betsy, you don't look a year over 29. My name is Thomas Paine. One of your local newspapers referred to me as a kind of community organizer. Well, maybe so, dear friends, but with a difference. I can produce my valid birth certificate. Are you ready to make history, Sheboygan? Mark the time and the date as of this moment. Tell your grandchildren, at this time, you became part of the greatest adventure of the 21st century. Tell them you became part of a national rescue mission to save a mortally wounded Lady Liberty. Millions of your fellow Americans, I have seen them, I have spoken to them, I have touched them, I have embraced them. Millions of your fellow Americans, white, black, brown, red, and all the colors in between, are now in the middle, as you are, of the greatest grassroots movement in the history of our country. Government of the government, by the government, and for the government is beginning to crumble under your feet. Your non-representing representatives in the asylum on Capitol Hill are shell-shocked from the recent town hall meetings. They're running scared, losing their arrogance faster than it takes a snake to shed his skin. Why? Why are they so scared after 70 years being high on the hog on their thrones in Washington? Because they hear the footsteps of Sheboygan and 1,000 other cities and communities around this nation. What you came here today to do, to take back America. And to hand it to its rightful owners, the people of the United States of America. My dear fellow Americans, you are not alone. I bear witness, you are not alone. I have been on a journey of a lifetime. Time magazine reported that Mr. Paine has spoken to 1.4 million Americans in person over the last 9 months. Now, I don't say that for any personal aggrandizement. It's important that you realize you are part of the greatest idea that has hit this country in the last 70 years. And you have to recognize that the worst of times are the best of times for America. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, they are the only times that Americans rise above their politics, rise above their religion, rise above their race, and finally understand we have to just be Americans again. I have seen America in outdoor ballparks along the Ohio River, in the wheat fields of Kansas, in amphitheaters along the Washington coast, in 2 feet of snow alongside the mighty Mendenhall Glacier in Alaska, in the grit and grime of 42nd Street and Broadway in New York. And I'm here, my friends, to bear witness to a startling headline you will not see in your unbalanced and unfair media. I would like to send that message in a special greeting to several people who have not got the guts to be here today. To all the elected officials in the United States of America who failed to listen to the will of the people. To a federal government who has criminally and shamefully taken the United States of America from the #1 credit of the nation to the #1 debtor nation on the planet. If they were a business, they would all be in jail doing 20 years to life. Colonial times, each and every one of them would be tarred and feathered, and a sign will be put around their neck indicating exactly who they are. And that sign would say, traitors.
Yeah.
To the politically appointed activist judges who systematically ignore the spirit of our laws and rewrite our history, rewrite our traditions, rewrite our values. And to all those who call patriotism and pride in country extremism. And finally, to the village idiot of this fantasy new world coming, the walking stink pile called political correctness. I say to all these groups, put your ear to the ground and listen. There is a terrifying rumble happening throughout this land, my dear friends. Beating an unmistakable tattoo, announcing a very powerful message. Clean out your desks, your days are numbered. The long sleep is over. The long sleep is over. A giant is awakening in our land. A giant who has never been defeated. Look around you, my dear friends, because that giant is here in Fountain Park. That giant who has never been defeated. That giant's name is We the People Silent No More.